Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Fitri Aiman bin Muhammad Firdaus, and today me and my team will present about educational transformation in Malaysia. Our presentation focus on the new changes that have been introduced by the Ministry of Education to improve learning and teaching for the future. Because of this, several new initiatives have been introduced under the Educational Development Plan 2025 until 2035. So, let's continue with the next slide, which is the first article that we are going to show to you. And let's continue.
So, Assalamualaikum, and my name is Muhammad Azim bin Nazaruddin. So, today I will explain about the importance of carrying out education reform carefully. In Malaysia, the education system often changes whenever a new minister takes office. This frequent change can confuse both teachers and the students because they need time to adapt with new policy. For example, we have seen several shifts such as PPSMI changing to MBI, and later moving to DLP. This sudden transition shows the system in Malaysia is not always stable. The main point is that education reform should be based on proper research and careful planning, because if reforms are rushed, they can affect teaching and learning in negative way. Therefore, the lesson we can learn is that new policies should be tested first before they are applied at international level. This helps identify any problem and ensure smoother implementation.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Haikal bin Muhammad Khairi. Okay, so let's move to the second article from our review, which focus on co-teaching in Malaysia schools. This article published by Berita Harian explains the Minister of Education plan under the Curriculum Persekolahan 2027 to introduce a co-teaching model. In this model, two teachers work together in one classroom and share the responsibility of teaching the same group of students. The purpose of the reform is to make a lesson more interactive, reduce student disarrangement, and give more personality support. Training for teachers will begin in 2025 and 2026, while full implementation start in 2027. Co-teaching also support inclusion and teamwork, which is important for improving the overall quality of learning.
So, let's continue with the third article, which is AI-powered classroom. AI-powered classroom is one of the biggest transformation in education. This project uses an artificial intelligence to help and improvise in learning. Students will learn important digital skills, AI literacy, and even take courses like generative AI in college. At the same time, Ministry of Education reminds students to use AI carefully and responsibly. This will help them to understand both the benefits and the risks of using AI.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Khairul Anas bin Junaidi. So I will proceed to the next articles, which is new subject, Alam dan Manusia, that introduced by the Ministry of Education, which will be implemented in primary schools starting 2027 in under KSP 2027 curriculum. So this subject is designed to combine three components areas, which is science, social studies, language, and values. So by integrating these components, this subject aims to provide students with a more holistic and meaningful learning experience. It will also be tough using the core teaching method, where two teachers work together to guide students more effectively in one class. Okay, so Um, what's target for these subjects is for the first one is to show the connection between humans and the environment, helping students understand how their action impact nature and society. And number two, to encourage creative and practical learning, allowing students to explore concepts through hands-on activities, discussions, and real-life examples. And then the last one is to build students' character and curiosity, nurturing values such as responsibility, respect, critical thinking from a young age.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Aiman Hakim. Now I will present about restoring teacher authorities. Over time, the power of teacher is increasing loose due to parents who spoil their children too much, causing many disciplinary problems in school. This article emphasizes restoring the power of teacher like in the past, so teachers feel limited in maintaining classroom discipline. From this article, it's calling for restoration of legal and structural authority. Now we move to importance of restoring teacher authority. The important is to make sure classroom management more effective and good to help student in class. At the same time, if Kementerian Pelajaran Malaysia restoring teacher authorities, it can help to improve respect in learning environment because of student more scared with their teacher. While it can help to supporting student development holistically and student be more focused in their study. Lastly, the importance of bring back the teacher authorities can help to empowerment and ensure that teacher feel trusted and supported.
Okay, next, I will present the summary of all 5 articles that we review. Article first highlight that education reform must be planned carefully. Sudden policy change can cause confusion, so decisions should be based on research and proper testing. So for Article 2, which I presented earlier, explain the co-teacher method where 2 teachers teach together in the same classroom to make learning more effective and supportive. And for Article 3, talks about the AI-powered classroom project. 11 schools are testing AI technology to help students develop digital and AI skills for future career. And for Article 4, introduce a new subject called Alam and Manusia. Starting in 2027, it's combine science, social study and language and use co-teaching to make learning more holistic and meaningful. And finally, for Article 5, discuss the need to restore teacher authority. The article says teachers need more power to manage disciplines and maintain a positive learning environment. Overall, these 5 articles show that Malaysia is working toward a more modern and student-centered education system.
So, for this critique, I will start with the strength of the reform. Overall, the initiative is innovative and future-oriented. It supports teamwork, digital literacy, and inclusion, which are essential skills for students today. It also encourages student-centered learning, where students are more involved and active in learning process. However, these are several weaknesses that need attention. Firstly, there is a lack of clear and detailed implementation plan, which can cause confusion in school. In addition, teacher training and school infrastructure are still limited, making it difficult for the reform to be carried out effectively. Because of this challenge, the success of reform may be different between schools, leading to uneven results. Lastly, for the reform to be succeed, it requires continued monitoring, regular feedback, and consistent support. This will help identify issues early and allow improvement to be made over time. That's all. Thank you.
For this slide, I will share our overall opinion on the educational transformation that are taking place in Malaysia. So firstly, Malaysia education system is clearly moving toward a more modern and balanced directions. So the initiative introduced by the Ministry of Education or KPM show a strong commitment to improving quality and strengthen the value in school.
Now I will talk about success factor. Firstly, the success factor is proper planning and training. Kementerian Pelajaran Malaysia have their own planning to help the student like use technology in class. And all the teacher also get training in every method in their class. Next factor is educate resources for all school. Kementerian Pelajaran Malaysia also provide all the resources like tablet, projector and computer to make sure they achieve their target to help student in school. Lastly, collaboration between teacher, policymaker and parent also give impact to the student to avoid and reduce from bully and vandalism. From all this article, the vision is to prepare future generation who are knowledgeable, ethical and future ready. That's all from me. Thank you.